Yep, what is going on, everybody? This is TGA, and in today's video we're at IOPC, the Independent Office for Police Conduct's office in Sale, Greater Manchester. So we're at Oakland's house.
Where they mark their own home.
So it's IOPC. So it's the Police Independent Watchdog. We've done their office in Cardiff, St Mellons, but haven't seen their office in Greater Manchester, so we should see IOPC on there. IOPC, it's the only one listed. Look. Where is their office? It's the first buzzer there, look. Is there anyone on reception at all?
It's not a reception.
It's not a reception.
It's a cafe.
It's a cafe? Well, for IOPC. Look, the only business actually listed in here is IOPC. Look. IOPC is the only one listed. Well, those guys.
I think they've moved.
Oh, it says on the buzzer there, IOPC. This building is their office. What's in there? Huh. Oakland's house. Huh. All right. Is this IOPC? This building. Is this IOPC, Independent Office of Police Conduct?
I don't know, mate.
You don't know? No worries, lad. All right. Cheers anyway. Private parking. Unauthorised vehicles. Doesn't say unauthorised persons.
Will be.
Yeah, vehicles, yeah.
Will be done.
I'm walking here then. It's wide open, isn't it? Huh. So this is IOPC's parking, obviously. It's the only business listed in this building. This is the Independent Office of Police Conduct. No pedestrian access up there. So this is their car park. It's a site office here as well. Seems to be a bit of work going on. Oh, is this all their parking? Oh, aye. So there's a couple of cars parked in the IOPC spaces. Huh? So this must be the only business in here then. It's the only one listed on the buzzer at the front. Reception, it's around this IOPC reception is this side. Ah. There we go. So you have to come around the back to come to reception.
All the way around. IOPC.
IOPC there, look.
Do you want to go in?
It's got. You had to use a swipe card to get in.
No, you just press.
You have to press, do you? Is there anyone from IOPC to? Oh, hey, that's it. Hello?
Hello.
Wanted to speak to someone from IOPC. We're just covering a story at the moment on the Independent Police Watchdog, so.
Again, Paul?
We're just covering a story on IOPC. I don't know if there's anyone who wants to come down and speak to us, or
face-to-face appointments, unfortunately, Pat.
Okay.
So there'll be nobody at the moment that you could speak to.
What if we want to make a complaint?
Yeah, so complaint. I'm guessing if when in regards to police complaints, that's online now, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd have to direct you towards the website, pal, and deal with it through that way. So if you want to make a complaint, you can do so. All the information for that is on the website.
All right, no worries, mate.
Cheers, thank you very much.
Thank you. Take care.
Can we complain that they couldn't see us?
Yeah, not much is face to face anymore. Even with the police themselves, there's nothing's face to face. There's the so yeah, there's multiple businesses. There's a couple of businesses in here. Lower ground, but bike store. So it, first floor, independent office of police conduct.
So you can just go there.
I presume so.
To make a complaint.
No one said we can't enter the building, so. Oh.
How you doing, pal? You okay?
Yeah, very well, thank you.
Right.
Was it you we spoke to?
It was. It's me on the
that was you.
intercom, yeah.
Ah, that was you, yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
There's no one here. We don't do, like I said, face-to-face appointments. I just manage the building, unfortunately. So
You managed the building?
yeah, there's nothing I can even help you with on that front.
Have you got like a media team or anything, or?
Not in the office, no. Like I said, what I will do, the only thing I could do is direct you towards the website for any information that way.
Right, so it would be through an email. If I wanted to, say, do a documentary, that would be through email, would it?
Yeah, so all the contact information that you could make contact with the organisation with will be on the website.
Is this the head office for IOPC?
It's not necessarily that we have a head office. If we could just take you towards the door.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, I can see you guys have got cameras. I'm not going to stop you filming it. All that I would ask is to do it from a public.
Yeah, that's fine. We just wanted to know if we could speak to anyone. Or...
Yeah, unfortunately, there's not anybody that could speak to them. Unfortunately, and like I said, we don't offer just a drop-in face-to-face. Everything's done via appointment and, you know, through the correct channels. And like I said, I'd have to point you towards the website.
Yeah, no problem.
All right.
Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you very much, James. Like I said, obviously you're free to
appreciate that.
As I'm sure you're aware from public sidewalks and stuff, but obviously this is private property.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Cheers,
Thank
guys.
you.
You have a nice day. Take
Thank
care
you.
of yourselves.
So yeah, IOPC, there's been reason I wanted to actually come down today, wanted to report on some failed investigations. So I was reading up on, I did cover part of this at Cardiff before. So if we bring up so yeah, obviously the situation around Wayne Cousins, they failed that initially. So there's been numerous failures with IOPC. IOPC tend to there's been issues where officers have stepped out of line, and IOPC have not investigated it properly. So that's an issue. Yeah, so there are people who are not confident in IOPC's impartiality. They think a lot of people. There are plenty of investigators within IOPC who were part of territorial police forces, and then they've moved on to IOPC. So in that argument, you've got police investigating police, same as the Police Ombudsman Northern Ireland, the PPRC in Scotland as well. So. Ex-police. So yeah, nearly 200 ex-police work at the independent police watchdog. Nearly 200 former police officers and staff members now work at the independent watchdog that is supposed to monitor police forces. So the majority of the 192 ex-police officers and civilians, meaning that other non-frontline police workers are concentrated in the operations teams that handles investigations into alleged police misconduct and has the power to recommend sanctions. According to the IOPC's most recent staff diversity report, a quarter of staff, 136 out of 544 in the IOPC's 2 operations divisions, previously held roles in the police force, either as officers or police civilians. One of the divisions was tasked with investigating the actions of police in the wake of the 1989 Hillsborough disaster. The IOPC had a total staff of 1,069 as of the 31st of March 2023, meaning ex-police make up 18% of the workforce. A slight fall from the 22% recorded in 2010, although overall numbers are significantly higher today. It will add to misgivings about the effectiveness of the watchdog, whose investigations last year resulted in 137 misconduct proceedings and 37 criminal cases being launched against police officers. So there is ups and downs with the IOPC. They have had success against disciplining police officers. Obviously, it's vital to have an independent body to be able to do this. But when you've got police making up such a large percentage of the IOPC, then that's where some of the problems lie. So Marcia Rigg, whose brother Sean Rigg died in Brixton Police Station in August 2008 after prolonged restraint by the Metropolitan Police officers in the midst of a mental health crisis. She said she was fuming at the number of ex-police officers working in IOPC. Ex-police officers playing a role in investigating her brother's case was a key issue for Rigg, as she went up against the watchdog, then called the Independent Police Complaints Commission, the IPCC. The IPCC became the IOPC in 2018 following changes to the Police and Crime Act 2017. The officers involved in her brother's death were accused of failing to spot the signs that the musician was dealing with poor mental health and treating him accordingly. They were also alleged to have used excessive force when restraining him and giving false evidence to the IPCC. Rigg believes that the police watchdog failed to interview officers quickly enough while the incident was still fresh in their minds. First accounts from the officers were not taken until 6 months after her brother's death. She told Open Democracy that this led to a failure within the IPCC, now IOPC's, initial investigation to get an understanding of the circumstances leading to the 40-year-old's death. She also believes this delay in interviews left police officers with time to collude and get their story straight, something they denied. At a misconduct hearing in 2019, more than a decade after Sean died, 4 out of the 5 officers involved were accused of lying about what had happened in order to mask their behaviour to the IOPC. All 5 officers were cleared. So this is a prime example. So Rigg, who has spent the past 15 years campaigning for justice for her brother, asked what has actually changed. I meet families all the time and they have the same concerns that I do. So this is the problem. So she said that they are definitely corrupt, they are definitely racist. I make no apology in saying that because it is my personal experience. Working very closely with so many families over the 15 years, they all feel exactly the same thing. This is not a coincidence, this is real. Nina Smallman, whose daughters Nicole Smallman and Biba Henry were murdered in 2020, has called the IOPC the 3 blind monkeys. Police officers were convicted of misconduct in a public office after taking photographs of their daughters' bodies, sharing them on WhatsApp. But the IOPC found their actions were not a result of bias, which Smallman does not believe. Public confidence in the police and in the complaint system remains low. Just last month, 64-year-old ex-IOPC chief Michael Lockwood was charged with offences of rape and indecent assault against a girl under the age of 16. Wow. Wow. Get this right. The ex-chief of IOPC was charged with offences of rape and indecent assault against a girl under the age of 16. The ex-chief of IOPC, the police watchdog.
Jeez.
So this is the thing.
In their own homework.
And IOPC there was a man with mental health issues. The police restrained him and assaulted him on the floor. He was suffering with mental health, and the police were cleared of any wrongdoing by the IOPC. So this is a good prime example of their failings to deal correctly with police complaints. So
we couldn't complain.
no, so that's the thing, you know, you can't go face to face, you can't meet with anyone from IOPC, which is a problem.
To complain about it, complain.
Sometimes if somebody's an older person, they might want to speak to someone face to face. They might not be very good on the phone. There might be people with mental health who aren't very good on the phone, not very good with emails. So that you've got to go that back and forth with emails then, which isn't always the easiest thing to be able to do. So I think what IOPC needs, they need more transparency themselves. They need to be more openness and transparency to the public. They need to be more thorough in their investigations of police officers. So yeah, thank you everybody. This has been IOPC. I hope you're quite interested in the sort of, this is more reporting. I've come here to cover a story, IOPC's failings, the issues within it, and how it could change. They could easily improve themselves, but I don't think they want to, because 18% of IOPC are ex-police officers. 18%. Might not sound like a lot, but you'd be surprised. There's over 1,000 investigators in IOPC, and out of that, 18% of that is ex-police. Yeah. Okay. Okay everybody, that's IOPC in Sale in Greater Manchester. I believe this is their main correspondence address, so I believe this is their head office. Even though they've literally got one floor in this building, the rest of the building is vacant. But thank you everybody for watching. If you did enjoy this video, make sure and leave a like, comment and subscribe. Also hit that bell button to stay notified, and we'll see you all in the next one. TGA out.